Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. For those of you who are brand new, I do genuinely appreciate you showing up for these readings. I love doing this, and I'm humbled and honored that you would join me. So we're going to go ahead and get started in your reading with an Eloquy card. Eloquy, for those of you who are new, means she who. So we're going to see who you are showing up as in your reading. We have Makita, she who sees, observe, perceive, and scrutinize. And we have she who guides, Mapulta, new path, guide, and renewal. I'm getting a crown and solar plexus chakra working together. All right, so while I'm looking that up, I would like to invite you to the description box below, where you will find a link to the Facebook page if you'd like to join us for our free card pools. And if you'd like to know more about me or how to get a personal reading, you can follow the website link. And that is that, because I really dislike introductions. You know, I'm me, and socially awkward is kind of what I do. So we have Makita, she who sees, views the world with a keen eye. She wears a gold mask, which serves as her other eyes when necessary. There are moments when she will show her true self to the world. There are other times when the mask must be slipped down over her eyes. This protects her from the scrutiny of others while allowing her to inspect what is before her. Her duty is to observe rather than judge. She pays attention to patterns so she can report them as needed. Makita is the Tagalog word for see, so even her name reminds her of what she must do. The message of this card is to take time to scope things out. This is a moment where you need to get the lay of the land. You may need to distinguish between what is real and what wants to be real. Your inner landscape must be surveyed as well. What can you see when you wait? Take no action now other than examining all the players and all the facts. Once you understand the game plan of others, you can begin to determine what your next best step might be. Your questions. What are the patterns I can see? When has quiet observation benefited me? Before. How can I gain a new perspective now? And then we have Matula, which is just in front of that. Matula, she who guides, adorns herself in the palest of colors. Her name means pale in Tagalog. Even her hair shimmers in shades of silver, white, and gray. Blue ribbons match her eyes, which gaze back at you. On her shoulder perches a small bird, perhaps a long-tailed cousin of the effervescent nuthatch, who is known for leading the way headfirst down a tree. Bells dangle from Maptula's shoulders. Bells call us to so many things. She wears them as reminders of the beginning notes of the day. She brings renewal as her gift. If you watch and listen, she may show you a new path to take. Mapulta is your guide who leads the way. The message of this card is to look for a new path. Stop for a moment to consider a course correction. Listen for the sound of the bell in the song of a bird, the laugh of a child, or even in the call to worship. Promise yourself you will make time for renewal by honoring yourself with space and quiet. You will be able to more easily recognize the guideposts you do need to follow. This moment is not for action. Even the nuthatch must pause for a moment to locate the next tree. Your questions: in what ways am I open to guidance? Where am I heading and how do I change that? What can I do today to give myself space and quiet? Okay, so there's observation going on here. Let's get into your reading, shall we? What is the past? Thank you. We have the moon. This is what is veiled. What is the present? What is the present? There's something behind deep emotions. We have the Six of Cups. Could have to do with childhood, happy memories. What is the challenge? What is the challenge or the blockage? Thank you, the Star. Hope, making a wish. What is the guidance? Thank you. We have the Three of Cups. What is the potential outcome? The Four of Swords. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. So this is my MacGyver king, right? He's the kind of guy that can take anything and make something of it. So there's a sense here of trying to figure out what to do with this passion, with this creative energy. This is, what action do I take? So, thank you. To clarify the moon, we have the Nine of Wands. Like I said before, there's a sense here of very deep emotion that's blotting out the sun. Let's see, have one more. Oh, that was the Page of Swords in reverse. But it flipped into the upright. Okay, so there's some information coming in here. I don't think that it's complete information. There's almost a sense of finding this out behind a wall, like you're standing on one side of a door and people are talking on the other. Yeah, there's something guarded about this that is, it's also very restricting, whatever this message is. This could be, again, direct communication, but I'm feeling more like it's gossip or third-party information. And again, I'm kind of picking up this sense of real deep emotion. Now we have the Moon card in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. So this is things starting to emerge. This is like the dawn coming up and burning off the dew. There might be a sense of needing to state where you stand right now on something, or there may have been a sense of needing to state where you stand on something. Whether it's about this veiling or not. I do feel like you're cutting through some sort of appearance of darkness. All right. Let's look at the Six of Cups. Please clarify. Thank you. We have the Emperor in reverse. So now we have Cancer, Leo, an air sign, and Aries, and a fire sign. Please clarify. The Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. At the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. I'm pretty sure the Emperor is a 4. So what's missing is the 5. There's this there's this sense of seeing how something has grown by giving up control in the past, and how this has alleviated the anxiety of maybe the present moment. Spending some time in the past looking at how things have grown. I heard out of control. Has created a humbling here. It's created a stepping back of this masculine energy. And it may have to do with like how you're relating to your children, or how you're relating to the inner child. There's a sense here of acceptance, of returning to this emotional state of kind of like childlike innocence, and seeing where the potential is in that. Let's look at the Star card. Please, thank you. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. That is Aries again. Thank you. The Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So there's a sense here of trying to see the hope, find the healing within this situation. There's two queens here. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and they are both in reverse. So the Queen of Wands has a lot of, in reverse, has a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, a lot of anger management issues. The Queen of Cups in reverse has severe emotional codependence. There's a lot of lack of independence here. It's almost as though there's a sense of being afraid of, or being afraid to hope that these things can come together. This person that you want, this thing that you want, there is a lack here of understanding how to receive it. That is coming to an end, or allowing it to come to an end. I hear love and hate when I look at these two cards. So there's a sense here of, first off, let me explain something about love and hate. They seem like they are complete and total polar opposites, right? But if you look at a line, for instance, and the physics of drawing a line, if you draw a line, the truth is what's visible is there, but that line goes on forever and ever and ever until it goes all the way around and comes back to the beginning. So love and hate are different ends of the same emotion, right? It's still the same emotion. And just because you feel them in different ways does not mean that you're not feeling a very strong emotion. So there's a sense here of not being able to see how this is going to work, not being able to see what you can do to make this work, or to bring about this end so that something new can begin. There is the star card can also talk about divine understanding. So there is a trust for divine understanding to happen. And the only way that can happen is with the crown chakra and the solar plexus chakra. There's the heart in between the two. But when our brains are full of chatter, we're not open to that information, that guiding light. So let's look at the Three of Cups. Please, here, thank you. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. So this is making a decision. And I want to say that it's about finding autonomy within a community of seeing this cycle of coming apart and then coming back together. Coming apart and then coming back together stronger. Now it could have to do with a significant connection, but even when you're trying to fix a relationship, what you actually have to fix is yourself, right? So let's look at this Four of Swords. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. And the Judgment card in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So there's that intuition coming in about where this heartache has come from. What's coming is a time for silence. A time to look at these decisions made in the past. And there's a lot of healing that comes in with that. Yeah, I'm actually picking up healing with this High Priestess card. There's a sense of deep silence, deep knowing, and of potentially seeing what it was that led you down this path. So I'm going to pull a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. What is the final message for my beautiful Taurian friends? What is the final message? I wanted to say Venus. We have Pachamama. I always say it wrong. Number 40, which breaks down to a 4. Bottom of the deck, we have the Time Master. I don't see this card very often. And then we are going to get a Magdalene Oracle cards. What is the final message from my beautiful Taurians? My lovely, gorgeous Earth sign brothers and sisters. We have the Messenger. Itchy nose. So we'll start with Pachamama. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. You are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. The medicine. You still believe that you have been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to survive or thrive. It is time to stop suffering. Let go of that old myth and realize you were given the garden to rejoice in and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply to the mother who is always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. And now we will look at the Messenger. You will soon find yourself shining brightly, and as such, you attract much admiration and attention from others. Our universe was born through a superluminous explosion of light. In an instant, it expanded from a tiny point to span billions of light years in every direction. You too are about to experience a rapid expansion, which brings increased recognition in your field of work or study. You will soon be looking over the horizon as you travel to far and distant lands. Be grateful for all the new experiences that are about to come your way and for all that you accomplish. Enjoy each moment, yet remain humble and grateful, for in doing so, you will attract even greater support from others. You are a beacon of light and hope, a source of great inspiration for many who cross your path. Go forth in love and light. That, my beautiful Taurians, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. Happy Halloween, and I love you. Bye-bye.